Welcome back, everyone, to another hot, banging episode of Boston Blue Beat, starring Plus R, the biggest star of them all. And I am happy to join you here with my good friend Panda Betting. How you feeling this week?
This week, I mean, the week just started, but hey, we're starting off pretty good today since we got the Plus R action going on, and we got a sizable bracket here with 16 competitors all vying up so that way they can head to the top of the leaderboards here for the burst limit. I was gonna say arcade tournament scene that we have going on here, and we definitely got some killers now that I'm looking at the bracket actually.
Right. And everyone else at home can follow the bracket too by hitting !bracket in the chat if you want to see all the cool folks that are going on here. And I am already taking a peek into the future as we have our first two competitors into the room, ChemicalJade versus Squish. We have an Eno mirror to start off everything.
That's why Squish looks so familiar.
Yeah, Squish did a number last week, just kind of effectively coming out of nowhere. Even ChemicalJade's like, I'm barely sure of who they are. Apparently coming from Xrd Eno and then bringing it back to Plus R Eno. Really showed a swath of very technical skill set and just general situational awareness that after ChemicalJade said they came from Xrd made a lot of sense in context, but was doing an extraordinarily good job. But also in that same last week, ChemicalJade did extraordinarily good. Was beating some of the highest level folks left and right. Was almost the god killer of the scene right now.
Yeah, it seems that they've been putting a lot more of the focus on the Plus R. I know I'll sometimes watch Boston Blue Beat during the locals, and if anyone is aware of ChemicalJade's repertoire of games, you know they do dabble in a couple games here and there, like Xrd, obviously. Blaze Blue is another one. They do a little bit of Melty Blood. Last I saw, a little bit of the games that they have over in Boston. But Plus R is definitely the straight and true, the straight and narrow.
Right. You always have to have your backbone, your skeleton that really keeps you going along when it comes to all these fighting games that I have available to us. It's a beautiful world that we have so many freaking options in terms of fighting games, but holy crap. Plus R really, I guess, takes the energy out of one, if anything.
I mean, if you're not ready for what's to come, depending on the character, because this series will definitely teach you how to hate everyone, but also hate your own character and learn how to fight through it.
There's always something to learn out there. That's right. I'm gonna look at it positively and not, oh god, that character's also bullcrap. And it's like, wait a second, that is my character. I put people through this all the time.
Oh, I could do that? Damn, wait.
Yeah, right. Hold on.
I've been evil.
Yeah, I've been evil, and I have also not been evil enough. All right, looks like we're gonna get it underway here. We even have folks in the chat already saying "Go Squish." Squish already has a fan base from the get-go. That is saying a lot about the damage that Squish has done to the folks out there.
I will decide based on what color Squish is gonna pick, because I know ChemicalJade goes for the black suit, white hair one.
Yes, that's right.
And that usually seems to be like the main pick, because it's like either that or default that I will sometimes see.
Right. And kind of the bright side of playing a character who's not extraordinarily popular is that you can claim any color that you want, and no one can stop you. You hit the flex out and fashion up however possible, and no one's gonna be like, well, that's my color. I don't want you to use that one.
Yeah, you still see that. Okay, I like that. The Daru Eno color. I'm sorry, Squish. It was already claimed, but...
You know what? Daru is off in Striveland. It doesn't count.
There you go.
Ooh. All right, starting with ACL there. Doing a really good job trying to take that corner early, but instead ends up using her burst early. So, unfortunately for Jade, going to be going into this with a lot of high damage on the table potentially for Squish.
But there's also a positive for ChemicalJade, because now you have access to FTC cancels using the jump D.
That is very much true. But right now, it seems to not matter when you're on the defensive. You don't get many opportunities to use it here. Squish's positioning continues to be just top-notch.
Okay, interesting. Wanted to go for a little bit extra, trying to take some plus frames for themselves using the far slash. ChemicalJade looking for a possible reset or maybe burst bait. What? Okay, plus frames.
Yeah, very good there. But once again, Squish's positioning, just doing really good of like backdashing out of like any sort of pressure that ChemicalJade's trying to throw onto them. And at the same time, the neutral jump Ks looks like a Street Fighter 6 right now.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing like the awareness of their own characters, especially from ChemicalJade, using a lot of the IBs to escape some of the pressure. But as you're saying, just not putting themselves in the right position to either capitalize or make sure that Squish doesn't get the punish. But I'm eating my words right now. ChemicalJade's turn right now in the corner here.
ChemicalJade was just waiting for you to commentator's curse so that, you know, they can get their own game going.
They must know. They must know my Dormammu powers.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, just plays the strings on that thing and rips through Squish's last of life. We're one apiece here in this first match. This is going crazy to start off with.
Fix that tuning, ChemicalJade. I don't know if I like the sound.
Aren't you the deathcore enjoyer?
Hey, just because we play low doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be in tune.
You know,
whoa, wait!
Whoa!
I got mixed.
I'm continuing to be mixed to this moment here, Bandit. What the devil is going on here?
Okay, we're going for the reset. Squish finding the escape out of the West Coast corner. They don't want to pay the rent there.
No, but you know, they don't want to pay the East Coast rent either, that's for sure. Ooh, good confirm here from ChemicalJade.
Oh, the delay jump speed!
That was sick! That was sick!
I mean, great idea. They had the gold burst as well, but unfortunately, musicians don't make a lot of money until they get picked up.
Right. Don't matter what coast you on, you're gonna be struggling for those dollar bills. All right, so good stuff from ChemicalJade there. Really adapting to how Squish wanted to play and then applying their own pressure. And ChemicalJade's combo game, once again, just very, very top notch, able to confirm off everything. And I feel like that's one thing that Squish will continue to work on as they get more into Plus R.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see a little bit of that exert coming from Squish.
Stand 5P, I'm sure this will work. Ooh, but the 6P in return for ChemicalJade.
Well, it's also like that committal that you see from ChemicalJade, just like, okay, I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna play my game. Where Squish is paying attention to ChemicalJade and is making these small micro adjustments so that way they don't overcommit.
Right, exactly. But kind of on the other end of that, it makes Squish play a little bit slower and a little less confidently than Jade, where, like you said, Jade's just going to go in and play their game and just call it a day. And it's working so well because that makes Squish spend a bunch of calories having to watch ChemicalJade. Oh, that was sick again.
Into the low. Hey, I'm an Eno player. That's crazy.
See you on the Eno strings next week, y'all. Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh, great backdash again from Squish. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those confirmed situations that, you know, Squish will be working on as they get better as a player as well. But ChemicalJade is extraordinarily good at, you know, hitting those stray counter hits and just really making the most out of that damage.
Okay, into the plus frames.
Jumps over. No.
Could we kill here? Finds that FRC.
Oh my god.
Optimals?
Oh my god.
Optimals? Oh my god, the hard knockdown. Backdash on the wake up.
Oh, but JD, the same way that ChemicalJade closed it out last round, Squish is stealing it, and nice stroke to big tree as an anti-air, and dive as well. ChemicalJade ain't going nowhere. Besides the third match.
I love how they both ended their own respective rounds with the same move.
Right? They're in each other's brain cells, just having baths in them. It's insanely good.
They're both just like, look, we're jamming right now. You ever play Guitar Hero 3? We're having a guitar duel right now.
Right. I completely forgot about guitar duels. Holy crap. Ooh.
And the pickup. Yeah, that would have been a lot of damage on ChemicalJade.
Yeah, that was a forced early burst there. And a good burst nonetheless. It does touch and prevents Squish from getting maximum damage here, but the games begin.
Okay, I like that dive better just to escape rather than to try and tag Jade.
And even on the other hand, I like Jade using the BCL to actually stay up in air for just a little bit longer. Kind of shades of like Faust FTC there.
That's better because you get the hard knockdown, but get it off of me. Playing the open string notes.
Oh my gosh. Holds it, doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, just wants to see what's gonna happen from Squish.
Yeah, what's on television tonight?
What kind of music are you playing? Country? And let me take the mic right now. You don't deserve the aux.
Yeah. Get out of my car and leave the aux cable.
I don't know why you're touching my Bluetooth device, but I'm going to take you out of it right now.
Right now, taking it out of Squish's life bar right now. It is a half 50% bar right now. The lead, jeez.
I mean, I do believe we got the songs downloaded because that's what it looks like right now.
Mm-hmm. And the Napster days are returning right now. High damage here from Jade, and Jade does not drop these optimal combobles. And good stuff to Jade, taking it 2-1 over Squish, but that was one hell of a good match to start off the night.
And a really rough spot for Squish. He had just gotten the burst, and Jade, with the total awareness, noticing it as well. That's why they went for the RC after the dive, just to like possibly bait the burst. Squish, either they were also aware or they just accepted their fate. Just like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna live here, and if I somehow do, you're definitely gonna like bait the burst here.
Right. Sometimes it's just kind of like, when you're in a tournament setting in a way, it's kind of a weird thing to say. People are like in the audience like, "Oh, Garfield, you had burst."
Yeah, the TSB classic.
Yeah, burst. But sometimes you just have to sit there and say like, "Look, I know that you know that I know I can't burst, so I'm not even going to give you the benefit of the doubt to make me look dumb. I have more matches ahead, and I need to keep my mental ready for the future matches and let this one go now. Save the calories for later."
That's true. That statement actually reminds me of how Brian F did a video of how to. I know Brian F is not a Guilty Gear player, but still, this is just generally good to have as a mindset. Always telling yourself in situations that maybe kind of look dark and bleak, just tell yourself it's fine. And like, you are mentally tricking yourself that everything is okay, and you don't put yourself in a nervous situation. You just look at what's going on and you say to yourself, I can handle this. That's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And one thing I actually do in the same mentality space is like, I just go back in my head and just say, it'd be cool if I brought this back though. Let's see if I can. All right, Yurrie versus NotOptimal, Slayer versus Anji. I actually have no idea what this matchup spread looks like, but I feel like Anji would almost hate it.
5-5, but not in the same sense that you would expect 5-5.
Is it like a, the person who knows just a little bit more about the other person's setup kind of wins type of thing?
He who makes the bigger snowball a la Mario Party wins.
Ah, gotcha.
And the rough, the rough part about this is, especially from a player like Yurrie, if the Slayer player just knows where to place themselves while acting very, 120 miles per hour, on paper, Anji should be able to beat you with the guard points, but clearly, if you're not ready, then you're not ready, as we just saw from Yurrie.
Right. There's still always going to be a reaction check with Slayer. Just extremely highly rewarding reaction checks, and Anji really needs those reads to be able to kind of get anywhere and get started here. But we're starting to see something from NotOptimal here, getting to the corner early.
Yeah, this is the snowball effect that I was also saying. We're seeing right now from NotOptimal actually. As soon as you're, wow! I've never seen that.
That rules and sucks at the same time.
But yeah, these Shih Tzus are going to be very important. Great backdash! Holy crap!
Oh my god, NotOptimal looking beyond optimal.
Yurrie, go for another bite. It is dinner time. Did you get your whole meal? Did you get dinner? Did you get dessert? Hell yeah, get dessert, baby!
Oh, we going for midnight snacks now, baby. Let's go.
Where are you going? I'm not finished with my plate. The walk-up crab!
Oh! Slayer walked into the kitchen like, I'm gonna get myself some cheese.
You know that moose cake that I got sitting in the back of the freezer? It's still good, baby.
Yeah. Dude went in with no fork, just put his hands into the cake and just started mouthing into it.
Sharon walks downstairs just like, honey, and you just see a chocolate mouth like creature on the floor.
Go back to bed, Sharon.
No!
All right, well now NotOptimal gonna try to send Yurrie back to bed here, going down a match against them, but Yurrie is just
do it again.
Eating.
Look, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. We just had brunch. We need to make sure we get lunch this time. We had our mimosas. Oh, yeah. Had the right idea with the 5D guard point, but the second hit from the Mappa series didn't work out. The Dandy.
All right, but confirm here. Gonna burst back into the corner there. Tries to do an undertow. Doesn't work out. Oh, the mix game is going crazy right now from Yurrie.
Yeah, Yurrie just doing a really good job of making sure that NotOptimal doesn't even have a moment to see what's happening in the match. Brother, what happened there? I just saw red.
Yeah, I saw red and he was dead. Just got those Dunkin' Donuts in and just completely dunked into the coffee known as Anji. All right, mix it up again here. Almost makes it through the fans there. Got very, very lucky.
Gets the punish, yup. Gonna go for the corner carry. Nice, gets the link. Get the simple knockdown. No, not simple enough. Didn't have the bar to go for the falling jump H.
Yeah, and I respect NotOptimal realizing that and just immediately backdashing so that Yurrie did not have any sort of advantages off of it. So that was good awareness. Oh, no! Oh.
No, I think this is a plan from Yurrie. Yeah, that's the plan from Yurrie. I'm not going to commit. I have the bar. You are not Crocs and socks, my good friend.
No. It does. The antics do not work in the same way as it does in XR Yurrie.
I mean, I do think that you can actually FRC dead on time before it makes contact, but I have never seen it.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Now you're saying out loud. I think you're right, but that's bonkers. Yurie's bonkers, but I don't know if Yurie's is that bonkers, right? Ooh, we stomped him. That's 200 points there. NotOptimal trying to go for the high score here.
It's almost like NotOptimal has to wait until Yurrie commits to the dandy, but we're seeing from Yurie's playstyle that like he's being very aware of Fujin being an option.
Like, it doesn't look like it, but you're absolutely right. Yurrie is doing such a good job positioning themselves behind Anji so often that it's impossible to even get a Fujin out there without committing to an insane guess on which side Yurie's going to be on, and it is working so freaking well.
He did well enough that he was able to pass with the 2-0 clean run right there, and for that victory, they're actually going to be Yurrie. I mean, is actually going to be fighting ChemicalJade in round 2. We actually almost got round 2 wrapped up. Hopefully we can get Lucis side wrapped up as well. But I'm not sure who our next match is supposed to be. But of the competitors from each different match, I would say the players to look at JoeBiden, who's back. Term ain't done yet. Definitely ChemicalJade for the good beginning presentation that we saw from the last match. Blitz and you know what? I would put money on GDom.
Between GDom and Aathama?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Because I know GDom's been bringing out that Clifford every now and then. So I'm very curious to see about this. Because Aathama beat Peter. And that's no small feat. But this is going to be a big feat as well. ChartSol versus Agendine. Agendine, a very, very good Potemkin in terms of like playing very patiently defensive and then just kind of going in once the opportunity has been earned. So, but ChartSol is crafted. It's just crafted. I think it's the best way to put it. Looks crazy, looks insane, but like everything that ChartSol does is just so cleanly put together.
Yeah, definitely been watching the Noah D. And the punish? Optimal punish, just to secure the damage. Don't want burst to be put out on the table.
Oh, because they were the smallest ride stomp in the land. All right. Well, we saw some good responses from Agendine there, you know, using the shield on Wake Up and everything like that. And then you're starting to see some of the reactions like Gun Flame and everything. So this is working out pretty good. Agendine familiar with this matchup. Ooh.
Dude, the vacuum.
That vacuum. That 2S. Oh. And I will say that is unfortunately what I would consider one of Agendine's slight weaknesses. Agendine always tries to go for the optimal combo, which you should always be practicing, of course. But it just kind of does some drops here and there that really gets Agendine killed, because Agendine otherwise is probably one of the best decision makers that I know of.
We'll try to go for the right read with the 6P. You are stuck in this corner.
Ooh!
We bursting?
Yeah,
there it is.
All right, a little bit of defensive game here from Agendine. Scoops it up! Puts it down! All right, has 75 meter to play with here as well. So what comes out of it? Oh my God!
And as you said, try to go for the hard optimals.
But it's like, yes, you should go for it. Yes, you should practice it. But it's like sometimes, like, just Agendine, consistency is the last thing. Otherwise, you're like the damn near perfect player.
And just gotta play at this range. Again, committing to the 6P, they have the right reads, but the reactions are what's killing them. Jump heavy, the shield of Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I saw the first few frames of Jump S come out there, but yeah, the Jump Heavy is definitely the shield of Guilty Gear. I love that name for it. That's so
There's
good.
no hurt box on it.
That thing do nothing. That thing has nothing to touch.
It has like 2 or 3 different like hitbox placements because of how the animation is, and there's no hurt box on it whatsoever.
It's so disgusting.
I mean, it's Daisuke's literal OC.
Yeah, true.
I guess he needs it. It's better than some OCs where they're like, well, my superpower is I'm God and I always win.
Right.
We're kind of seeing from ChartSol here currently with the reps.
Ooh.
Let's say he wanted Hammerfall break.
Yeah, I believe that. That was kind of an odd situation. Good reaction, though, from Agendine to at least maximize the damage wherever possible. Ooh, the big fistums. Oh, my God.
Wait.
There's no way. There's no way, right?
No.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, a little too hefty. My OC superpower is to become God.
Right.
Had the spacing with the 6 heavy into the air throw. Agendine with 50 bar.
All right, Agendine does have an opportunity here. Nice backdash. Can we cancel into something here? We're going to absolutely do that. Can't reach, unfortunately. But backdash for ChartSol.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. No, the second. It's the shield of Guilty Gear.
My OC's power is to become All Might. I always win.
I always win. I got that Goku Superman plot armor right now. Ooh, jumps in right there. Oh, can't get the scoops there. That's unfortunate.
Hey, clean hit. Where's the mod where we hear the UI theme for like 1 second on the clean hits?
Yeah, we gotta get this modifications into the game right now. Pause the tournament.
Oh, drop the Daigo loop right there with the jump Ds. Jump P, another disjoint for Soul, brother.
This dude, this dude's Soul. And ChartSol charts out a path to victory there against Agendine. Agendine, once again, made a lot of great decisions, very, very high rewarding decisions. It's just some of that consistency in the end just really does not pay out against a player like ChartSol, who wants to go back to the scramble really heckin' bad.
Well, I would say from their playstyle, it looks like that they have a very good idea of where to put themselves in the scramble. And we saw so many times, like, moments that they were able to pick up a combo and still go for a Sidewinder loop. I would say the biggest fault from Agendine, whether it was ChartSol's read or not, they were just heavy committing with the 6Ps as soon as they saw ChartSol in the air, and that killed them multiple times. I think they only got like 1 6P to come out and actually connect.
That's actually a good point. Yeah, some of the anti-game. I mean, it's very hard against Soul, mind you. We were just talking about the shield of Guilty Gear JH, but you know.
Yeah, that's true. Like if you're trying to swap that out versus his jump P or his jump heavy with jump P as pot, might not work as intended or as 100% as you may be used to in other matchups.
Right. Which is unfortunate because, yeah, Soul just needs a very specific game plan or anti-game plan in this game compared to, like, what I feel like is the rest of the cast in a lot of instances. Soul's just a very special boy.
Yeah, I mean, like, what, for both of our characters, since we use the same character, if they do start using that, we specifically have to do 2K because that's an even farther disjoint, right?
Right.
So even though we could 6P or we could 5K, doesn't always mean that it's going to be in our favor just because we picked the better button or bigger button.
Oh gosh, but it looks like we have NuclearCheese in here. Speaking of Soul players,
I see Mini Matt in the chat.
Gee,
Freddy, how come your dad lets you have a jump heavy with 0 frame recovery? Because my dad worked at Arxis.
Yeah, my uncle said that I get a buff at Arxis. But,
I already know what games are coming next year.
Right. But it's gonna be NuclearCheese, another Soul player, and like where I say where ChartSol is like a very crafted Soul, it may not look like it in the scrambles that ChartSol is like doing anything that's like very well planned. I feel like NuclearCheese, on the other hand, really actually is going crazy first and asking questions later. And I love watching NuclearCheese week over week, honestly. But this is JoeBiden. Does sometimes find themselves on the other end of like some bad counter hits, but otherwise is the speed master of all time, the real Sonic the Hedgehog OC.
Yeah, I recall 2 weeks ago commenting. Actually, I can't recall, unfortunately, but I do remember how. Oh, it was Mike. It was Mike thing. They know how NuclearCheese. They don't really commit to like finding the hard knockdown situations. They more so want to get like whatever. It's a good optimal combo. Put you in an air reset situation and try and steal more life through that. So we're definitely going to see a lot of just back and forth and almost seemingly just nonsense and scramble situations from these two. Mostly because JoeBiden wants to make sure that he doesn't get touched into a Sidewinder loop.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of an interesting thing you said, like, doesn't really like go for like the optimal knockdown combos necessarily, but just kind of, ends up resetting mid-air as much damage as possible and everything like that. But the part is like, one, you don't want to let Chip do that, but two, you don't want to let JoeBiden do that out of all players, because JoeBiden buys off of this stuff right now and can confirm it to the hard knockdown.
Oh, into a safe jump! Beautiful! Oh, wait, a little too tricky? Were we expecting more from NuclearCheese? I guess so.
Like I said, JoeBiden sometimes like moves a little. I honestly think JoeBiden moves faster than the character, because sometimes like there's drops here and there, and I think JoeBiden is actually like too many steps ahead. And actually, it's like, sorry, I was moving too fast for Chip Zaneth. It's like, what do you mean you're moving too fast for Chip Zaneth? All right, so first one goes to JoeBiden here, but NuclearCheese still in this match. NuclearCheese getting hit immediately the moment I said anything. Alright, trying to make some distance here. NuclearCheese trying to slow things down just a little bit, see if they can get JoeBiden to, commit to blocking for just a second.
Unfortunate, especially with the counter hit jump D.
Yeah, that's a big one. Huge damage there into the corner. At least I should say huge damage for Chip there in the corner.
Hey. Gonna go for the hard knockdown here. What's the mix? What's
the?
I've never seen that. That's so cool.
Wow. Okay then. All right, Joe. I see you.
Just because you have a 14 frame overhead, don't mean squat to our president. Biden blast.
Biden knows where the Chaos Emeralds are. Oh my God. It might be Jover. Okay, finally, we get a dead angle there. Gold burst out the board. Okay, this is a great opportunity for NuclearCheese. No burst on Joe Biden's side. Can actually go a little bit crazy here.
Oh my God.
For mistakes.
No, what's happening?
Oh no, okay, Mix Up City jumps out there. Good reaction there from NuclearCheese.
The run up 5D, the gold burst, and Joe Biden actually sliding under it.
Wow. Ooh, trying to slide under as well. Doesn't work out.
Brother.
Yo, what is going on in our presidential candidacy? Well, Joe Biden single-handedly defeating the nuclear threats, going 2-0 against NuclearCheese.
Somewhere in there, but there was just too much happening. Somewhere in there, I wanted to insert a joke of the Sonic meme where it's like, I'm not going to blow up the Earth. I'm going to blow up the moon, you idiot!
You did it right there. You did a great job. Perfect. 10 out of 10.
I'll take it. I'll take it. There was just so much happening. It might as well have been like a COD mission. Like they got the nuclear codes. The cheese is secured.
Mm-hmm. We in there like swimwear, thus the cod and a fish on a wish. Something like that. I don't know where I'm going with it. All right, we have GDom here versus Aathama.
It's all right. I got liquor on me. You said fish and chips. That sounds like a great dinner option right now.
That sounds good. All right. So like you said, GDom, you're kind of feeling GDom as now as of late here. But Athama is very, very, very stable as a player, I feel like. And so
I know Kai can technically win this matchup, and Athama very active, but also very aware of what is happening in the neutral. GDom, however, you know, like you could say like one of the students of T5 really taking out all the notes that T5 has put out for the game, especially from Hano, and just knows like how to make sure that everything comes out optimally. As we're gonna see right here.
Well, I think that was so. GDom was playing last week, and I had T5 on the mic as well. And the big thing about GDom from T5 side was that he has not optimized the combos quite yet. And the thing I was seeing was GDom does not know how to be dirty enough yet, because he has spent all his time playing Potemkin, and he has to play a character who does not play by the rules anymore. And he's not there yet.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I think he could play a little bit dirtier. We saw it earlier when we saw the stun edge come out, and it looked like GDom just took it. That's what GDom was trying to do earlier, just dash under it and just completely mistimed it. He's not there yet, but he's trying to get there.
I do like this pressure. Make sure that GDom doesn't find a moment to put the hand out.
Oop, oop, oop. Oh, the pressure's on. Yeah, you know, trying to go for the throw situation there, but just too ready for that. Ooh, all right.
Interesting going for the 2K. I wonder if they meant to dash forward.
Yeah, a little bit hard to say there, or maybe catching something like a jump out or something like that, maybe. All right. The pressure's on, leads right through it, runs right into the big chop, and confirms as well. Good stuff to GDom there.
I understand the situation too. He purposely waited just a little bit so that way he could try and catch the chop midway. Just like that, but even more patience. I'm not going to fall for it a second time.
Right. Second time, shame on you, all that good stuff. Always shame on Cliff, though, honestly.
I mean, he's dead. I don't see him in Strive.
He's dead. I don't give a damn. This dude is dead. Long live the rest of the Guilty Gear cast.
His kid's in the game. His kid's in the game, and they found themselves. Ooh, just like how Athama found the overhead starter, but not a second time.
Oh. And that was actually really unfortunate for GDom, though, because even though GDom got like the hits off the words and whatnot, could not go in because that charge in there, JD.
Well, okay, sure. I mean, technically in the lore, this would be like a training session between these two. Sure.
Right. Yeah, it's good. We're all good.
This is just lore. This is just canon.
All right, GDom in the first one with a nice kabong to end out the round there with a good stun on the 6P. That was amazing. That was really, really good.
This is like GDom just recognized, I have a bigger knife. Why aren't I using it?
Yeah, hold on a second. What's that thing you got in your hand there? That's a needle. You're so
I'm like slightly based off of Berserk. What am I doing?
Yeah, why am I even giving you the time of the day? All right. So the defense game is on right now here. GDom just taking their time. Gets in, sneaks in, forces the burst from Athama.
Ooh, the low pro dash under. Don't gotta worry about the jump D.
Yeah, and now here's the pressure. Here's the dirtier stuff from GDom here. Really coming out to the limelight here. Brings it down to the down.
Dash to S, yup, into the FRC. We can still get more. Try to get the TK drill to work out, but still, look at the damage difference. This is fine. Okay, this is still fine for GDom.
Yeah. Pause for a second. Make sure what I'm saying is still good. All right.
You gotta make sure my powers are in check.
Ooh, but you're confirming from Athama. This is the first big confirm that Athama's had, and Athama is very, very good at confirming as well.
Hey. Okay, I like the mix-up attempt.
Oh,
GDom doesn't have to commit to too much. Just force the FD out.
Yeah, you can see just the whole wiggle, just trying to see if they can get fool anything out of there. Doesn't work out. Athama has no more meter, so once the words comes out, Athama just has to kind of hold it.
Mi hombre en Cristo. Just do like neutral jump heavy. Make sure that Athama doesn't come in for the next 22 seconds. He had like a good 40%. We're down to 10.
Oh, and the patience wears thin on Athma. Going in there, GDom's ready. That was Potemkin shining right there. That was Potemkin's skill set of, look, I'm in the lead. I'll wait all day. Look, I'm old. I'm going to die anywhere from 5 seconds to 5 minutes from now. I might as well spend that last time living.
I'm old. I don't know where I am. Everything doesn't look familiar to me.
Why is the ground wet?
I don't like it here.
I don't like it.
It's too dark in this room. I can't see.
That's because you don't have your glasses, Grandpa. Oh yeah.
You don't tell me how to live.
Yeah.
Look at this damage. Actually, the curse words are fitting as well.
Right. All right, jumps out there. Oh, doesn't block the second hit though. Maybe misses the IB there. Unfortunately, Athma has to actually, be pushed back here just a little bit because the mix-up and the damage and the time is all on GDom's side right now.
Athma gonna be working with this small pixel comeback, possibly. Are we the rival of ChartSol here?
Jumps over there, gets pushed out, and yeah, unfuzzies at the very end, or unblocks at the very end there, trying to expect a low afterward. Unfortunate for Athma, but good stuff to GDom. You called it. You called it, Pandabetic.
I told you. I didn't know that they were learning pot here and there for a bit, but yeah, I believe GDom is a very strong cliff player.
It's all coming full circle. The skill sets of the past meshing with the dirtiness of the present, and I think GDom is doing much, much better for it.
It could just be like, him remembering like, oh yeah, I can do this,
Right. It's like, I don't always have to go in like crazy. It's refreshing, it's new. Like, anytime I play a character of like a reversal, a true reversal, I'm like, oh wow, I can just use this reversal and get out of situations. This is great. But you remember, sometimes I can play patiently too. I can still play patiently just because I have an option. Doesn't mean I should always use the option.
Yeah, I think that's like a good way of letting yourself or keeping yourself known, informing yourself. It's a good way of informing yourself that like, yes, I'm at that level now. If you're okay with just sitting, especially in a game like Guilty Gear, because since this game really, I don't want to say enforces, but it's more or less telling you like, look, it's okay for you to rush at your opponent. You get meter, you get plus frames, you get cool Oki, cool combos. Why wouldn't you go forward? But like once you decide to just sit there and see what your opponent does and show them this cool little piece of string called a rope, and you present it to them, you're just like, yeah, have fun with that rope.
Yeah. Wow, cool rope.
How do you use it? I'm not gonna tell you. You figure that out for yourself.
Right.
I'm not gonna be responsible.
Yeah, it's like Legos. Just imagine it. It's yours.
You can do whatever you want. You can make a little knot. You can tie your shoes.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one actually. Don't tie them together though.
You could do the SpongeBob stuff. The monkey.
Yeah.
The monkey.
Yeah. God. SpongeBob's really good. All right, so next up we're gonna have, it looks like ChemicalJade versus JoeBiden. A matchup that I have not seen in any recent times, I don't believe. So I'm actually excited because ChemicalJade's growth as of late has been insanely good. Actually took out Yurrie 2-1 as well.
Well, yeah, that matchup can be very snowbally for Slayer because just needs that one good knockdown, and there's like, on paper, no way for Slayer to really backdash cancel out of note, and you're stuck in the guessing game. And yeah, you die by like 1,000 cuts, but when the 1,000 cuts are also like, pun intended, going into your ears, and you just don't like the music choice, I mean, yeah, you're gonna die from it. You're gonna take all the damage, and you're gonna say to yourself, "What the heck just happened?"
Right, that's right. So it's unfortunately Yurie's ears are bleeding just a little bit from the producer cuts out there. But we're gonna have JoeBiden versus ChemicalJade, and I wonder how ChemicalJade's feeling about this match because ChemicalJade did, like I said, did a lot of good work last week. Ended up in grand finals against Blitz and played very well. And ChemicalJade is gone.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me get the right OST.
Yeah. Gotta get the right life soundtrack going on out here.
I need to get my repeat list on Spotify. I gotta get the good tunes.
Yeah, exactly. I think ChemicalJade Do you think Chemical Jade listens to My Chemical Romance?
You know, we're all from. I would argue that we're all from that era, so I would be more shocked if someone doesn't know My Chemical Romance.
Hi, I'm the person who doesn't really know My Chemical Romance, despite being of that era of music anyway.
But you know them, so it's
I
a
do
little bit
know
different.
them.
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
I don't know what they sound like.
I think that's fine.
But apparently they are very, very good and inspirational of the era of music as well. So I'm like, I should probably sit down and just like listen to like the discography at some point. All right, there he is. The president himself shows up on the scene, and Chemical Jade is ready. First, we defeated the nuclear bomb, but now it's chemical warfare as an entirety.
Damn, this is sounding like Metal Gear Solid 2 plot right now, and that game is coming out really soon.
Oh shit! And I'm out here thinking like Metal Wolf Chaos. Like this definitely sounds like a plot in Metal Wolf Chaos. They gotta make another one of those games.
That definitely sounds like a code name that the real Joe Biden would put in for himself.
That's actually true. That's actually legitimate. All right, so the games begin here. Chemical Jade earns the corner very, very quickly here, and on a good chunk of damage as well before Joe Biden gets out.
6P, nice. And as you were saying, just the amount of damage that Chemical Jade has already produced and the amount of damage and hits that Joe Biden has to create. Good block. Still, the amount of chip damage that's being applied, that life bar is seriously low.
Life bar is low, Blitz is low, our burst is low, excuse me, and the damage is just so high. Even Joe Biden has to wait there for a second. You're like, I know you're going to come in at some point. I'm just going to try to be ready as possible.
I mean, that sequence just looked messy, like, yes? What was that supposed to be?
Yeah. Oh, Shrug the Big Tree comes out there, and Joe Biden takes the corner here. He's not going to let go as much as possible.
Oh, unfortunate. All right, we were ready for the dives. This is my airspace, Joe.
Right? you need to be. Were you trying to convince me to go to war or something like that? That's crazy.
This is my rifle. This is my guitar. There are many like it, but this one's mine.
Oh my God. The teleport game is going crazy right now from Joe Biden, realizing a weakness on Jade's side here. Just going to go for Mixed City as much as possible. One block, but jumps in and confirms off the JP to get another knockdown.
I do like the fact that Chemical Jade is just saving up on the burst, is totally aware that... Whoa! Okay.
Okay, all right. Oh, this is an opportunity here still for Chemical Jade. Oh, but misses the HCL. That's unfortunate.
Imagine Joe got all that. What was going to be the next option?
Right. Oh, goes for the full Rekka as well.
Wait, counter hit HCL.
Yeah, good damage here, and earns a corner as well. Safe jumps in there, so the 6P does not touch. Well, it touches, it just does not hit, excuse me.
To the plus frames. Joe wasn't ready for the IBs. Finds a hard knockdown.
All right, makes Joe pause for just a little bit here. Nice 5P as an anti-air. They are pining for that East Coast corner right now.
Let me have my show in DC.
Right?
You kids are too loud.
Oh!
Plus frames. We made the first.
Gets in there. Good stuff. The Chemical Jade able to take the first match against Joe Biden.
I fought the law and the law won.
All right, Jade actually won up against Joe Biden. Once again, like I said, I want to see what a powered up Chemical Jade was going to do against Joe Biden here. And as I personally expected in my head, it's going to be competitive. Joe Biden cannot make mistakes against Chemical Jade anymore. I think we're past that point, and Chemical Jade is just very, very consistent.
I think that's we're kind of seeing from Joe. It does seem like he's still getting that download of how Chemical Jade is going to act and maneuver in the neutral. Because usually seeing a chip get their game started, that level of respect is going to eventually show, and just let Joe continue to play his game. Jade just does not care.
Right, had a 100-meter, just could go in there, and that's really the glory of Chemical Jade. Goes in with so much confidence in every single situation and matchup that it's just like it's hard to stop that train, even if you do get the correct answers every now and then.
I mean, all right, the note was a punish. That's what matters.
Yeah. The note hit, it was a punish, and that left no burst in Joe Biden's side here. So that'll be good for the potential second round here.
Ooh, stop it being in the air.
Wow.
This is my space. I'm the president. I'm supposed to be coming in here via helicopter. Who are you? Identify yourself.
I'm on Air Force One, not you. You don't even know what the Air Force One looks like. No safe jump there from ChemicalJade there, going through the 6P situation.
Funny enough, jump heavy active enough that even if ChemicalJade misses the links, it still works out for a reset opportunity. Getting the hard knockdown for the Oki.
He uses 50 meter for the dead angle there, so Joe Biden does not have the FB DP on deck.
Damn it, that note was still out there.
Oh my god, that was so scary. Oh yeah, and can't use any dead angles either because they burned that meter even earlier. Jumps out safely.
Oh, yo! Into the active jump K. Don't move, says ChemicalJade. Let me get the round here.
Oh, we're trying to do that loss aversion a little bit here. Just trying options on wake up. One more opportunity.
Everything that Joe did was just too hungry for optimization. How the hell did Jade just know?
Jade just, once again, Jade's confidence is just insanely unshakable that I've seen week over week. And they just keep getting better. That's the thing. They are showing actual results, which only stacks onto the confidence.
That was actually the right sequence, and that forced Joe Biden to go for the FRC, so that way they stayed safe, preventing another air throw situation. But still, you gotta hold the Oki.
Dives into the corner there. Oh, okay, great confirm from Joe Biden here, going to the corner, tries to go for the lead throw. Oh, this is gonna be hard for Biden.
No!
This is gonna be really hard for Biden.
My people, I do believe that this is Jover. I'm blocking from my fucking left right now.
Oh, he might be doing it though at this point. Great footsies. Nice 2D there. Backdashes the ACL.
Oh, what a
snipe!
snipe!
Air. Oh.
I blocked from my fucking left and I couldn't make it.
And
that Jade was too chemical.
That Jade was too chemical. Could not, unfortunately, save the United States from chemical warfare. Jade is in the zone and is also in winners finals, waiting for the victor between Blitz and GDom.
I can't think of who's gonna win that. I'd like to say Blitz. Actually, I'm curious if Blitz is still on keyboard mode, but keyboard Blitz is definitely no joke to scoff at.
No.
But I mean, you know, Blitz having all the optimals, being totally aware of what's happening in the neutral, and is very aware and cognizant of like pin placement. Like you could argue the way that he plays is almost very Street Fighter like. Just like, wait, let me just put myself right here with punish, baby.
Yeah. Blitz's ability to position himself in like such a way that it's just like, you think that, oh, you're out of position, I can go ahead and press a button here. No, let me place. Blitz plays Milia almost like you should play Faust. I think that's the best way to put it. Uses every button's like some sort of like optimal format to say, this covers these situations here, and I'm going to place this button here in expectation that you're going to do one of these three things. And if you do, I can convert it very well. It's terrifying.
You could also argue it's just that understanding of all the game's characters here, and arguably the systems as well. But like understanding, if I place myself here, normally people are gonna want to press this button from this character because of the distance that it makes.
Right. Yeah, Blitz has just been in this game for so long and so well that it's just like, it pays off. Like, case in point. Case in point. What? Sailing over the letters, no problem.
Clearly Blitz sponsored by the FCC because he made sure those curse words didn't make it out here live at Boston Bluebeat.
Yeah, how dare you, GDom? Why are you trying to get this banned on Twitch?
No pool streams. Thank you very much.
Right. Oh, and that was the furthest reaching 6K I think I've ever seen in my life, hitting Blitz with the baby toe. Oh my god. And this is where things get scary, right? GDom, I think, doesn't have enough in the repertoire quite yet for what Cliff can do in these crazy situations to really steal a turn.
So, Wait, the curse? That's
No,
it!
no, Blitz just knows. I was confident Blitz just knew.
Blitz FCC.
Blitz just knows. Blitz just freaking knows. It's not fair. Blitz just knows.
So, do we switch to, no? Okay, we're not going to the pod.
Blitz just knows.
He's in the Matrix!
He's in the Matrix, everybody. All right, I'm back.
All right, time to see the Mr. Anderson mix-up.
Yeah. All right, first knockdown here from GDom here. Blitz bursts immediately to try to take that corner here. This is a good opportunity here for GDom, and it's over. Ooh, sweep battle.
Okay, that's one grab. One
Yep.
grab, one combo. That's all you get.
And corner as well. That's actually pretty good because the pin is on the complete other side of the stage here. And I don't think GDom's going to be going that way.
Well, the throw still making it.
Yep. Full confirm here. Good stuff to GDom.
All right, everyone gets one.
Yeah. Hopefully, though, GDom does get more. GDom's getting more, all right.
Or look at some of the mixes.
Oh my god. GDom tries to return the favor on the 5D, but Blitz having no problem blocking it as well. The unseeable 5D. Tries to do it again. Blitz is already out of the zone.
And just stay patient. Yeah, you have the bigger weapon on deck here. Just make sure. Okay, we're gonna give pin. Why not?
Blitz
Double disc?
Yeah. Oh, pin again.
All right, you're done. All right, you're done. Yeah. I know that was 11 hits, but that was a lot of damage.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Just Blitz once again. Just the positioning from Blitz just really makes you want to press like all this like certain types of buttons at all the wrong times, and it's just a skill set that Blitz has just crafted as like an anti-player status, pretty much. Case in point.
Yeah, you know, I can understand that. It's kind of like, you could argue saying anti-autopilot.
Yeah, honestly, that's really what it is. If you want to react like as fast as possible, Blitz will win. That's seriously what it is.
Denying. Oh. All right, that's the second counter hit.
Yep. There's an opportunity here, though. Just gonna take some time here. They're gonna keep setting up bubble. That's absolutely fine. Gonna do some cool floaty tricks.
Faking out right there, trying to look for the pin, but we will not be needing it. We will be advancing without that pin and without any big swords, any old men behind us bothering us for change. We're going to be meeting up with ChemicalJade in the winner's final side. Arguably, two characters that are very similar in game plan, but just have two very different strategies of going about it.
Right. And ChemicalJade and Blitz did play last week as well, as a reminder. And while Blitz was able to take it in numbers pretty handily, ChemicalJade was still playing very, very well. I think there's like a breaking point, like a kind of a final wall there that Blitz is holding up, you know, Spider-Man style on the subway scene just by like the very core of their body. But once that dam breaks open and ChemicalJade figures out that last little bit, it's going to be competitive matches all the way down for tournaments to come.
Yo, Miles, what's good? No.
All right, so while we left that cook on winner's side for a bit here, we're going to be going down to the lower bracket. We're going to have Athama versus ChartSol.
All right,
but this goes in place of JoeBiden.
We gotta let the intros rock. Please.
They better. Please.
I know it's loud, but do it for the lore. You bastards!
I hate both of these players. I want to go on record. All right, nice 2S starter here. Early in the corner very, very quickly here. Athama just setting up ChartSol to DP and get counter hit.
Do it again. Actually,
Yeah,
remembering how Athama played against GDom, this is gonna be so scrambly.
Athama once again is just very, very well set up to just like bait players and whatnot. And I think, you know, that uncomfortability on the cliff matchup maybe slowed down Athama a lot more, but you're gonna see a lot of that clean setup play that Athama is very, very good at, and some of the cool combos as well.
That was, damn, we want to pick up for the Sidewinder. I was about to say, I was thinking an exit combo, like, brother, you could just Fafnir and get something. You're at the corner.
Do not Fafnir in the middle of your combos, generally. It does not just let you get infinite corner damage. Ooh, flashback attempt. Yeah, see, you can see, like, Athama, a lot more comfortable in this matchup here. Always out of position for anything ChartSol wants to do. Safe jumps for days. Like, Athama's just so well built against someone who's not usually like Cliff, and may just not have that experience.
A doesn't get the micro dash forward, but hey, we still got the star mine into the 6P, showing that he's ready for the bandit bringer.
Yeah, on the opposite side, no less, too. Just ready for that to let that 6P rip.
Yeah, that was no hesitation too. He was just like, oh, there it is!
There it is! I've been waiting for this all my life!
Like he's out shooting clay pigeons, like, fire!
Yeah. Duck Hunt's back, baby, and Athama's on the other end of the zapper. All right, taking a little bit of a moment here. Which, good, absolutely. ChartSol probably has much to think about. That was a lot of control from Athama. Every time ChartSol did anything, Athama was there, ready to punish.
I guess it's a little difficult to kind of think like where are the adjustments that could be done, because arguably, you know, if you go to quick match, Sol is kind of the common character that you'll see every now and again. So yeah, definitely any of the players that keep themselves consistent in Plus R, they're going to know the Sol matchup pretty quickly, especially if you're new. Maybe you'll run into, you know, the one Testament, the one Zato, the one Abba, but you are going to be aware of how to fight or what to be wary of against Sol.
Right. And we do see Sol's, you know, week over week in the Boston Bluebeat as well, between like ChartSol, NuclearCheese, Jason Riot. So there's no shortage of Sols out there. And as a reminder, everybody, we always have online events for Plus R every week on Tuesday at 8 p.m. And we're happy that so many of you joined us this week. And at the same time, on Mondays, BBCF will also start at 8 p.m. So if you have any love for either of those games, you want to play some online brackets, then we're definitely here at Boston Bluebeat all the way up until October 17th.
Oh wow, that's like right outside of ECT. That's funny.
Yeah, like that does make sense. They'll probably be there. And then even after that, you know, they'll, you know, both games will have their own sets for like qualified players for a finale that'll be on November 4th. So that's kind of a cool thing that they've really implemented into Boston Bluebeat, where we're actually gunning for a final top 8 people to play in, you know, the tournament of gods against one another. And that's going to be an exciting event for sure. Whether you like BlitzReloaded or Plus R, or maybe you don't think much of the other game, that's a perfect time to just watch the best of the best.
Yeah, it is cool just to get a reference or enjoy the other side of the other side of the fence and see what's going on with your neighbor.
That's right.
Just like, damn, you got a character there that just has to activate some sort of ribcage and like she just doesn't care about anything? That's crazy.
Yeah, your first question is like, okay, so what's that ribcage do? And then the person turns to you is like, what's the ribcage not do?
Wait, this character has a time stop super? She's Dio?
Right, yeah. And then on the other side, they're saying like, okay, so that spin move that they did, how many frames is that? Oh, it's like, you know, actually like the normal 20 whatever frames. He just doesn't move for 19 of them. That's all. Cliff just, you know, then he gets an overhead, as you do in this game.
Wait, how old is JoJo? That's actually a good question. I'm not sure. I just started reading JoJo Land, so I was thinking what else could be kind of the funny thing on the Blaze Blue side. Oh, because I'm thinking one of the New York players here that actually mains this character and does very well with her. So you're saying that you have a character that's literally half human, half cat, and she's low tier.
Yeah.
This don't look like low tier action, my guy. And they're like, no, trust us, she's low tier.
She's low tier. You might play her, you might feel like you have no options, you might feel her mix-up is insanely good and non-stop, but trust me, she's She's not good.
What about that Eddie Goop looking dude over there? The one with the weird like Spirited Away mask. Oh, don't look in his general direction, please.
Yeah.
No, don't look at him.
Look away. Look anywhere else. Do not become the goop.
He likes bugs.
He likes bugs. You can't trust anyone who likes bugs.
Hey, I mean, we both played Danganronpa 3.
True, and I would be very wrong.
Yeah, he was the GOAT.
He was the GOAT. I miss him already now. Now I'm sad. As Danganronpa intended to be.
I was actually speaking with someone at work that was just bringing up Danganronpa 3 stuff, and he wasn't like 100% sure on what I was saying about Case 2. He literally pulled up this like a 3-hour video on the cold case, got to a specific point, and was like, "Look, see, she did it." I just looked at him like, "I hate you. This is my waifu. Why would you destroy me like this?"
Once again, Danganronpa doing a good job causing unrest amongst the people, as intended.
Just rudely reminded that she did done the deed, and I can't save her.
Yeah, she's gone forever. You gotta let go.
What are you guys talking about? Years. Go buy Danganronpa.
Yeah. While we have a little bit of low time here, we can chill for Danganronpa. Dangling grandpas.
I mean, there's also that I can't remember the name for it because it's on the Switch, unfortunately. Hopefully that changes in the near future.
Right. That game that did just recently come out, I did see that. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that was actually a thing, and I really want to play it now. Like, I can't think of the name either.
Yeah, it's like a detective game, but I do know that AI Somnium Files was on sale for $8. That's also made by Spike Chunsoft.
Oh,
yeah, I think it was Raincode, Craig. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think you got it. All right, we got an update from y'all for you all, by the way, on the last match between ChartSol and Aathama. It sounds like that Chart is having some pretty rough ping issues and everything like that. So maybe just calling the match for now and just moving on here.
Let's go, Steam Tuesdays! Yay!
Yay! Steam Tuesdays! Woo! There is kind of a hurricane coming around in the area. I don't know where ChartSol lives right now, but it might be being affected by that as well.
Thank you, Hurricane Franklin.
Yep. And no thank you to the dog, Afterlife, going in on NuclearCheese here, stuffing him into the corner like a delicious...
Thank you for that. Again, the slashback timing. Didn't even have to do that, but Afterlife was like, you know what? Let me get some meters so that way I can oppress NuclearCheese here even more.
Right? It's like, look, what do I have to lose? I'm already in my Afterlife. You're going to kill me again?
Look at me. I got 3 spirits with me. I'm like a cat with 3 extra lives right now. Try me.
That's a terrifying thought, Pandabetic. Oh my god, the pressure's been crazy here. And we've only seen ghosts from Afterlife so far. So the ghost game has been absolutely bonkers here.
Trying to find the tech out, and I think she just recognized that she got the dog. Try to stop NuclearCheese from advancing, but hey, we just need one more spirit to get Rao here. Maybe get the comeback, because right now, Cheese is going to make sure that Afterlife gets nuked. Huh? Were we trying to be burst?
Maybe. I'm a little bit surprised, actually. But nonetheless, even got a sweep afterwards.
All right, pet the dog. Wait, 5K, kick the dog.
All right, now trying to play safe around the dog here. Jumps right in there. Oh, this is scary. Jumps back out. The spacing and pacing around the dog was absolutely perfect from NuclearCheese and brings it all the way back.
I mean, I guess she expected NuclearCheese to commit to something on the ground, wanted to try and use the meter to RC and stay safe.
Oh my gosh. I guess so, but oh wow. NuclearCheese really brought that back together here. So while Dog has done its fair, work of like existing, NuclearCheese has had the most trouble with the Ghost, which is understandable. Ghost is kind of meant to be, a complete pain in the ass and whatnot. But
dude, where is Sword?
Yeah, where is Sword? Why can't I have this sort of luck?
Man's on vacation.
Right. Sword ain't coming back. Passed down the game.
I'll be back next week.
Yeah. Bro, I'm on PTO. I put it into the schedule. Oh my god, and no Sword again. Oh,
but we find the air throw, baby.
Oh my gosh. After is so freaking good at dealing with Bandit Bringer.
Okay, the immediate burst, the Zappa special into another air throw. There he is!
And there it goes.
And he's gone. Oh yeah, sorry, I caught COVID wherever I was.
Yeah, I need another like 4 weeks off. Goodbye.
I got the super variant. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too super right now. Oop.
Cough, cough. Uh-oh.
Oh, golf ball.
He sort of, oh, I dropped that. Hold on. No, wait. I guess I'm in the match. I guess I'm not in the match.
Jeez. Every time swords come out, After is getting immediately dunked out of it. And NuclearCheese got maximum damage out of every situation as well. They've been hitting. They've been doing a great job making sure that After does not have any opportunities to play outside of Ghosts.
Yeah, I don't think that Afterlife had made any like critical errors. I mean, I'm used to this fighting Gravy Jones. Everyone in the chat should know Gravy Jones. Very, very strong Zappa player. Keeps himself consistent with the game. You know, Zappa, because he doesn't have a lot of like what you would naturally expect from other characters, like doesn't have the best anti-air, so has to rely on the air throw as an anti-air option. You are gonna see like a lot of activity from Zappa, but that's just so that way they can get their game started and like make sure you don't get the move.
Right. And I think it's important. It's like, you know, sometimes, you know, as we kind of mean sometimes, like an active offense is a very good defense, and active defense as the term that people have attached to every now and then. And it seems to be working pretty well because we have seen some insanely good air throws from
just like that.
Afterlife here. Case in point, but NuclearCheese is just really good at making up like the differentials of like, okay, something went wrong for even half a second for you. Cool, I love that for me. Let me get back in here.
Impossible Dust into the Reload Classic. Finally, the sword isn't used. There we go. Gold Burst.
Yep, opportunity had been risen here. Yep, jumps up to the air. Finally gets the game plan going with 100 meter, no less. Oh my gosh, nice JP.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's just the fact that sword just isn't in play. We are seeing Nuclear Cheesecake having all the right. Yes, having all the right answers fighting against Afterlife's other spirits.
Ooh, turns off the OTG button and gets a full confirm with the Ghost as well. But NuclearCheese, like, yeah, Ghost seems to be the hardest trouble for NuclearCheese. I don't know if that's a specifically Soul issue versus a NuclearCheese issue, but once, like, kind of, like, Ghost gets off the table, NuclearCheese is ready to rock afterwards. Like you said, the positioning is so insanely good.
We need one more spirit. Nice! Actually getting the IB on the right time to get the throw punish before RC could even be used.
That was amazing from Afterlife there.
Oh,
there it is. OTG button off. Has to block all of it. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
That's like, what, 6 frame 2S low?
Yeah.
I also recall, because of Gravy, shout outs to you, 5D +4 and cancelable. Only 5D that's cancelable in the game.
I'm disgustipated. And Blitz bring up a good point. The recovery on the DP is a lot better than the lost 6Ps. So that is also very reasonable.
Yeah, because Zappa's 6P is like it has a very specific use. It can work, but it's not the best anti-air. So you're gonna go for air throw or DP.
Oh, the games begin here. Nice FRC going for the full confirm. Gets a knockdown. Resets again. Just Grand Vipers in. DP's after.
No low crawl dash, avoiding all the pressure. We still have to hold this combo here. Was the Oki?
Oh my gosh. Air throw as well. And gets a gold confirm as well. Oh my gosh, the positioning is perfect here.
Into the stun. We can just drop this, but no, we want to look cool. That's crazy.
You need to drop it.
That's crazy. You're really just gonna let her go out scot-free.
Oh my gosh, I don't think there's anything scot-free about it. I think NuclearCheese wants to get to the next opportunity to use another Grand Viper.
Yeah, Afterlife right now. My name's not Scott, but I am also not free. Hold on, let me get started here.
Please help. Oh my
Yeah, the
god.
FRC, yeah, you have to like slash back that if you want to take your turn.
Which is insane of an ask.
I mean, it is possible, but that's also you recognizing how the sword normals are supposed to go, and if the Zappa player is purposely delaying or not. Kind of like right there, purposely delaying, not going for the cancel, just in case Nuclear Cheesecake was going to go for something random.
Right. Oh, uses a DP just for half a second there to get repositioned. That was very smart from Nuclear Cheese. Gets a knockdown off of this one. Doesn't get the air throw, unfortunately.
Nice air sequence to get the confirm here. Sit down, big fool.
Oh,
Sit down, big fool.
Landed and immediately used super on like the ground reset.
Yes, 2S. Store 2S, let's go. Sit down, big fool.
Yeah. There's not gonna be enough chairs for this. Right, step out of the corner here. Nice low. No burst on after side.
Yeah, he's got no meter.
All right, can we bait it out? Try to. I think maybe one step too early there, but
attempted the air throw. Afterlife not happy with that. I don't blame them.
Yeah. I also don't blame them. But still, good stuff to Nuclear Cheese, taking it 2-1 over Afterlife in a very competitive match.
It's not a Boston Bluebeat event without Nuclear Cheesecake, at least around the fifth or fourth placings here, and Boston Bluebeat, of course. So with that, his reward is that he's going to be facing off against GDom. That's going to be funny. And the other match that we should be having for the loser's side, unless we're going to jump straight up to winners semis. JoeBiden versus Aathama.
Yeah, that'll be actually a very interesting one as well, because once again, Aathama, very clean, very setup heavy, but seems to only work best against more common players. So JoeBiden being a little bit more uncommon with like Chip, but Aathama might run into Chip a little bit more often because Peter's also in the bracket.
That's true.
There's some potential there that like might be able to work out in Aathama's favor. I'd be very curious to see that matchup here, but it looks like we're going to be going with GDom versus Nuclear Cheese. Or is it actually Cheesecake? You keep saying Cheesecake.
I'm saying Cheesecake?
Yeah, it sounds like you are.
Oh, I might be thinking of another player that's actually Uber Cheesecake, funny enough.
Oh, that makes sense. So like, is it Nuclear Cheesecake? I mean, that'd be great. I love cheesecake.
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. Look, let me go to the Cheesecake Factory and get a slice of cheesecake that is somehow 1,000 calories. That's all I'm asking. I know you can never probably have one, huh?
No, okay, cheesecake, no, but I'm also on like a diet where I can tell a lot of oil just sends me to the bathroom, and I'm saying to myself, man, I would love some of the noodle dishes that they have with the heavy cheese on it.
Ooh, yeah. Also, ooh, no, that'll hurt you a lot.
Huh? Well, those curse words were enacted. That makes more sense.
Yeah, hadn't gotten there in time yet. Nuclear Cheese is going to make sure to stay on top of GDom as much as possible here. And doing a great job. Going to see a good confirm again to the corner here.
Yeah, that was a little bit negative, but yeah, I think because of how short...
He said your words, man. I'm just going to punch.
Yeah, I think with the spacing that Nuclear Cheese is utilizing Fafnir, really the fastest button that GDom could go for is just not going to reach. Please use the burst. Okay. Okay.
Just keep the burst.
Okay.
Just keep it. You got supered after a bandit bringer because Nuclear Cheese does not give a damn.
Save that coupon for next time you go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, exactly. I like how the chat's now talking about New York cheesecake, which I did have for the first time recently. So y'all are pretty on to something. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, y'all enjoy your privilege. I will never have it.
Yeah, I will enjoy my privilege actually. All right. So GDom trying to walk behind those letters there. Once again, I feel like this is like big Potemkin energy.
But where's... If you know that the ground is covered, why are you not looking at the air?
Right. There's nowhere else to go.
Okay, escaping through the air. Yeah, especially when you got a big knife just in the air as you're walking with it.
Right, exactly. It's not covered. It don't got your. It don't got your air, bro.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh, that's so funny. He is airborne.
I did not realize that was gonna actually beat Ground Viper.
Into the chop.
I like that chop. That was very, very good. Looking GoldenEye right now.
Smack him below. Yeah, smack him below the belt.
Right. Slappers only.
No, it was forced extra plus frames from that FD jump D.
Oh no! I almost feel like NuclearCheese tried to land and go for a throw, but it became active at the last second. Clean hit, and that made it hella hard to do anything about it.
Especially when you're jump FDing, that's extra plus frames.
That's insane plus frames.
How?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Fortunate situation here for GDom.
But being forced into the corner here, big danger on foot. Oh.
Into the drop, and that was a great IB from NuclearCheese.
And a follow-up as well with the Gunflame. Just really having a great time with this. Ooh, tries to go for the throw setup there. Unfortunately, NuclearCheese jumps in the air, so can't land and throw.
Getting over here.
Ooh, all right, covering the air a little bit there. Did work out just for a smidge against poor GDom there, but
please cover that airspace. Don't let NuclearCheese out. Damn!
Yo!
What are you punching?
God damn! Yeah, he hit the air around GDom's knuckles.
He kicked the cane knife, and GDom just fell.
Look, like I said, this man's gonna die anywhere from 5 seconds to 5 minutes from now. That was just the 5 seconds taking effect there. Oh no, committed to the chop there and doesn't touch anything. That's gonna be very hard if NuclearCheese does get an advantage here, because that means that
2, 3.
Stun cage is cranked a little bit.
First. You're low.
Oh my gosh, the corner pressure is insane right now. Get a loud noise with Tyrant Ray make the old man fade.
I used the coupon. That could have been hefty. Backdash. You are so ballsy for the backdash. And you're dead. And you could have survived, but still, I think the had you teched out like deliberately late. I mean, if you did, then yeah, that was gonna happen. If you did it immediately, then the Bandit Revolver was still gonna catch you. Right. And NuclearCheese would have recognized that and might have just jumped up, gone for air throw attempt or something like that, or 5K upon landing. There were so many options for NuclearCheese at that point that it would be very, very hard to deal with. So good stuff, NuclearCheese. Gonna be moving on to loser semifinals and be facing off against the winner between JoeBiden and Athama. Too bad we're not gonna have. Wait, NuclearCheese. So we would technically be able to see the Fated Soul Kai match if Kai wins. If not, then JoeBiden. Yeah, it would be a run back if JoeBiden wins. Yeah, true. All right, so Athama in the room right now. JoeBiden also on the ready. And I'm very curious to see how this matchup goes once again, because Athama, very, very clean player, good at setups, good at making the opponent kind of run into those setups. But JoeBiden, I feel like would not give the opportunity to Athama to set up anything like, the spark plugs in midair or anything like that, and just kind of, force Athama to accept his overwhelming offense, which has worked very well against Athama specifically, is overwhelming offense. I do feel that Athama will be more ready for teleport FRCs, but not so much Alpha Blade FRCs. So I think that's going to be like the maneuver, kind of like dizzying tactic that JoeBiden might apply here. Right.
Let's see what happens here. All right, we're off to a good start here. Good damage. That was 2 hits. That was 2 hits on Chip's life. And that's like 20%.
Okay.
Burst out there, trying to piss up traps around the area so that JoeBiden can run into it. Good air throw. Just DP's out. A bet it all blade.
Ooh, I got hit.
Ooh, no, I'll never block that. You can show me that same footage again, I still wouldn't block it.
Yeah, I would just be on the ground like, can I throw an item?
Yeah, bro, please let me throw an item, and I hope it's good. I'm getting hit, so I hope the aftermath is worthwhile.
Yeah, as I said before, Athama more ready for the teleports. Okay, that was like a Clash of Ninjas combo right there.
Yeah. Naruto lives in the heart of all of us, but especially JoeBiden.
Yo, Zabuza, the goat?
Cool. Oh my god. One more for the road here. Ooh, tries to go for it again there.
Oh, that was so smart. The FRC stun it just to stay off the ground. But
yeah.
Unfortunately, you're gonna fall onto the 6P.
Oh, but that JS landing on top of Chip there.
Based out because of some FDs coming from JoeBiden. I was about to say Chip Biden.
Chip fight is correct. I don't see any problem with that.
All right. That's just the code name.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, it tries to delay the air a little bit, but it doesn't work out, and JoeBiden takes it all the way back at the very end.
See, in hindsight, not a good idea. On contact, knowing how much damage that just did because of counter hit and what could have come out, I understand.
Yeah, 100%. I would have hit the burst button. Oh my gosh. All right, we're off to a great start here with that 2S. Going to the corner. Oh, the pressure is on. Athama rips the DP. It has to rip the burst as well.
But we do got a full stick of butter. We can still cook up dinner here. What do we got? All right, get off of me. Let me play my game.
All right, we got that butter. We got that buttered asparagus. Yeah, JoeBiden's awareness of that situation was perfect. Realized the spark plug was sitting up there and big chilling, and just went for the sweep and called it a day.
Don't agree with that. Didn't have enough. Actually, they had enough meters at FRC to just miss the timing.
That was sick. Going corner to corner. Shut the hell up, JoeBiden. Damn it.
Just gonna let it rock.
All right, jumps to the corner here. Oh, unfortunately, goes the wrong way there.
Still somewhat working out. Finding the IP on the 3 heavy. Hey, get the kill. No funny business. Keep it simple.
Oh, maybe Chip falls a little bit differently there. Athama does miss the confirm here. Now JoeBiden is going to let it rip. Has nothing to lose at this point, so just going to go straight in.
And so many reset attempts from Joe just to try and either bait the burst or just get these quicker kill sequences here. There's the burst. And you teleported on the spark plug.
Yo, brother, we are full screen away. I got you, homie.
Aurora Borealis in your kitchen right now in this day and hour.
Yeah, can I see it? No. Well, I don't care. I'm going to see it. Oh!
Yeah,
oh my god.
He's seen the Aurora.
Yeah. He saw all the Vegas lights right there.
All right, but speaking of Vegas, what's next on this casino mix?
Oh, he's betting it all, baby. The chips are on the table right now for sure. Nice 6P there. That was so good.
The spark plug?
Spark plug wins again.
Could we miss it? I was gonna say maybe we could build a bar to go into RTL.
Yeah, that would have been a great idea there. But now the tricks are coming out here.
You're playing the casino. You're playing the casino.
Yo, what are you betting? Playing with your life. Don't make a deal with the devil. Oh, and runs right into the JD setup and gets confirmed off it as well. Athama's so good at recognizing that someone got touched by that. Gear as of late, plus R as of late, has been insanely good. All these players are starting to become more homogenized in skill, and they're playing so well against one another.
I would definitely say like they are recognize. Ooh! Oh my God!
What?
They recognize. No, I'm gonna take it back.
It's all right. Athama's blocking. Athama's blocking great, actually.
Those 5Ks actually did enough damage to like have that be like good, respectable throw damage.
Right? Those 5Ks do work. Nice 2D, though, with the knockdown. Can't reach, unfortunately, because of the pushback.
Slowing it down, trying to keep Joe pinned down here. The backdash.
Ooh. Oh,
that
no.
Angle, but unfortunate, didn't have the right spacing.
Oh, that move is so finicky on the spacing, unfortunately.
Yes. You know, I was gonna say do it again, so I'm not even gonna blame you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, another leaf throw there into the corner. Good stuff. And now we got a nice little FRC in the corner. Does it again. Blocks that first one.
But yeah, not real Oki there. Let's go, Aathama!
All right.
Oh, okay. Let's go, Justin!
Yeah. Just goes from like behind like the statue in the background and starts winning.
Committed to the stun dipper, Justin. Oh, I got your back, homie.
Yo, I got you, homie.
No, damn. I was gonna say I keep the darkness away, the demons out from behind you.
I'm the light in your life.
But unfortunately, the demon that is JoeBiden did catch up to Aathama. Unfortunately, gonna make a fifth placing. Yes, fifth placing.
Yeah, sixth placing, I believe. Yeah.
And I mean, fifth out of the run that you just did against Peter. Had good fights against GDom. Nothing to sneeze at for this week. I would say good job to you, Aathama.
Yeah. Good job, like, to a lot of people this week. Like, this was a tough bracket. Like, a lot of people kind of came out of the woodworks for this one. I don't know what word got around, but people showed up, and they are putting up one hell of a fight right now. And even if you saw some, like, the players in here, like, with how some of these have been going kind of week over week, like, before Boston Blue Beat went on, like, a little bit of vacation, because they had to do their beach episode, as they should have, you would think, like, okay, I've seen my blitzes, and, you know, we've been seeing Peter starting to do really well in, like, the top 8s and stuff like that, or top 2s, I should say. We're starting to see some commonalities and whatnot. But after that, like, that time off, everyone came back, like, they had, like, a time skip, and they have been very, very strong against one another. And these have been extraordinarily competitive tournaments. So playing well in these right now is really a badge of honor.
I mean, what? I don't want to phase this. I think just the fact that JoeBiden is seemingly, because I haven't seen him in any other tournaments, he's seemingly back here in Boston Blue Beat, and like if you're actually getting games or making him work a little bit harder than what he may be used to, good job to you, even if you lost. It means that you're just getting closer. Your experience points are getting you closer to that level. Right,
exactly. It's such a huge thing that so many people outside looking into a lot of games are just like, well, I'm too late to the game. I can't play it. I'll never catch up. All that sort of energy and whatnot. But it's like you work on it bit by bit. And bit by bit, we are seeing some of these players who have been more new to the game getting up into these upper echelons of tournaments and consistent play. It is possible. It's always possible. Just do a bit in, learn something new every time before you start the game, and keep going from there. You're going to do very, very well, especially in a game like this where there's no hard and fast rules necessarily.
True, man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm playing a lot more Street Fighter 6, but I am not enjoying the voices of others when they fight a specific character and they're like, it's too hard. And it's like, did you lab the matchup? Why would I lab the matchup? Dude,
right.
You can catch them with this and it works.
Like, the answers will not be fed to you on a platter. You gotta actually put in the work right now, and we're starting to see that big divide actually coming out here.
All right, and as I said before, these two even well, not these two. Who won before? I think it was Blitz's match before.
You mean last week?
No. For the winner semi matches, I think Blitz's match was second to first. Like, we saw ChemicalJade first and then Blitz. Two characters that more or less playing the same game plan of get started, get the knockdown, play the Oki game, but both these characters perform it very differently. You're going to see ChemicalJade focus a little bit more in the air, and obviously because of Blitz's style, it's going to focus more on the ground and find the right positioning, as we see right here, to place themselves to catch ChemicalJade and just stay grounded.
Right. And it's like every time that ChemicalJade kind of goes in the air with like any sort of like normal jump, Blitz is there. Blitz is ready to punish it. You know, you can't really do much about like the hover dashes and whatnot and everything like that, but anytime that ChemicalJade just does a neutral jump, Blitz has been extraordinarily good at confirming and getting down back to the ground and getting that ground game started once again. Case in point here.
Yeah, this stage is moving so fast. My eyes can't keep up right now.
Right. We're going for like the fountain to the gate. Oh my gosh, yeah, it has to burst that. One more opportunity here. Just gonna stand there. Yeah, I can see it forces Eno the block because of the positioning of the EX disc, or the FB disc, excuse me. We were talking about Street Fighter earlier. My brain immediately switched to that.
That was such an interesting spot for Blitz to recognize as well. Just like, that's too high. I'm just gonna stand here.
Right. I'm a tall lady, but I'm not that tall a lady.
It's all in the hair.
It's all in the hair.
See how high she is? It's all in the hair.
Yeah, we're bringing back that volume age from like the 80s and early 90s. Big hair, big looks, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they had some cool phrase back then.
They definitely had stronger hairspray.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, forces to use the dead angle there, but runs right back in under the note. No problems, no notes. Yep, relaunch again here. Gets the corner as well. I believe Pin is also on. I'm disgusticated.
What's funny is that you can do that in Strive and Exert. They're both very easy to recognize, unless you get the actual like fast RC timing in Strive.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh. Smack. Stay away from the pin.
Right, yeah. Jade cannot be shook. Jade's in such a good position right now. So there's one more good burst opportunity here from Blitz's side. If Blitz can use that to get out, that might be a good opportunity.
I like that though. Don't give Blitz what he wants.
Blitz already has what he needs apparently. He's going buck wild here on ChemicalJade.
Okay, finds the anti-air 5P. Yes, as you see here, like Jade is in a much better position once Blitz is in the air, because you're seeing from Blitz doesn't want to really overcommit to even like the turbo fall just to hit the ground.
And I mean, one thing we also talked about, and we just saw it there, Blitz is always so ready for every situation. We saw Blitz get hit by the 2H and had like the shake out of stagger. Blitz was done so fast that the far slash from Eno didn't even come close to reaching.
I mean, man's on keyboard. If you got a bunch of just like dead default buttons, you can go buck wild with that.
He just, I just imagine put his whole hand on the keyboard just like some of the keys popping off at the same time too. But still, we
saw for the mouse. Double clicking.
Turns on activated keys. Starts yelling like a letter that he had, a love letter that he wrote once. So they types in extra keys.
So that's what they're typing down when they comment just things.
Right.
They're trying to get out of Dizzy.
Turns out yelling at net play is actually a good thing. Yeah, bind a button to the mouse wheel. We got it all, baby.
Great awareness. Gonna avoid the 6P there. Go back in the corner here. It's my turn to mix you.
Right. And I was gonna say, on the last match we saw, ChemicalJade found one mistake from Blitz, and that was all Jade needed. And I think we're gonna see the same thing here as well.
Ooh. But catches the back roll.
Oh, the 6H actually anti-air there at the very end.
We're gonna see the comeback. The Boston favorite. Hey.
I feel like everyone's out here cheering for Jade just a little bit. Maybe in Blitz a little bit, because, you know, I think Blitz wants to see like the growth of players and have more folks to play against.
Okay, misses the too heavy, not the right distance for the micro dash.
Ooh.
Great for ChemicalJade, still keeping in mind of where the pin is and wants to make sure that Blitz does not get it. Even though combo-wise, he's got everything that he needs, Blitz is very aware that pin just helps Milia's Oki. Trying to get the snipe there with the super.
Yeah, I want to make sure that Blitz did not want to dash in for free here, but does get the pin back. But now ChemicalJade is going to work to make sure that Blitz cannot jump, and I'm seeing a lot of those options coming out here with the FRCs.
Getting the micro dash HCL so that way we can get this combo. Perfect. Baiting. Locking down. And baiting again. Making Blitz think that another air dash was coming.
Yeah, really gambled it all. And it's like, even that it covers a lot of options at 2H from Milia. And ChemicalJade recognized that and went for an extraordinarily safe and slightly slower 2S, which was enough time to buy for the 2H to miss from Milia. That is absolutely really good.
Thinking about it now, I think that helped to also... Oh, that's unfortunate. That also helped to cover 6P because 2S's hitbox is low enough to avoid her 6P.
Also true. Also very true. Oh my gosh.
Well, a little too quick on the note there.
But pin is on the ground at the very least, but we'll be able to get it back here after this knockdown.
Not seeing the 6K, unfortunate. I got overheads too, says Blitz.
Overheads for days. Over hair for days. Ooh! All right, jumps out of the corner here. Push towards the pin a little bit, unfortunately. But
Fortissimo giving the plus frames. Oh, great backdash. She's recognizing some of these sequences.
Yeah, like legitimately doing a really good job. Like starting to backdash a little bit more, starting to do more preemptive attacks. We saw that 6H attempt from earlier, and this is actually working out pretty well for ChemicalJade here.
Look to the reset. You want the pin? I'll give you the pin.
Yeah, here it is. Dang.
My new song. It's called The Pin.
Sounds like a good song. Ooh! And there's that positioning from Blitz, always kind of one step ahead of you and using normals in just like the most kind of like optimal formats.
Switching it up is Blitz going for the run-up throw. Not going to get the kill here, but the mix-up is going to be... Wow! Invilling through.
That was actually very, very smart from Jade. I didn't realize it would have enough invincibility to go through entirely, but Jade did, and then... But Blitz, once again, just extraordinarily good at recognizing situations. All right, so that will make it 3-1 for Blitz, but once again, that is getting insanely competitive between these two. Jade is just, once again, steps away from finally taking Blitz down in one of these Boston Blue Beats.
Hey, she got one.
He got one.
Shout out to Family Guy for that joke. Everybody gets one.
I did not realize it was going Family Guy style. I got.
But hey, ChemicalJade's still not out of it. Just gonna be sitting pretty on the loser's final seat chair there. If anyone is looking at the bracket, unfortunately, while she's got good seats to see the next match here between JoeBiden and Nuclear Cheesecake, the bad news is whoever the survivor is, that's gonna be her next opponent. And even though I think Nuclear Cheese would be the canon match that we would all like to see, just to see Boston versus Boston. Either way, from both, well, you know, again, JoeBiden, you want that run back. Nuclear Cheese, hopefully I can take him out.
Yeah. This is gonna be a very, very funny match. Also, are you able to cover me for like 5 minutes or so?
Yeah, I can do that.
Awesome, appreciate it, boss. I'll probably be less than 5 minutes, but maximizing my time. All right, I'll be right back.
Cheese as the Anji player, no. Cheese as the Soul player. Alright, and we're already seeing kind of a patient approach from Nuclear Cheesecake, looking out for any teleports or jumping attacks, going for the SDP. Yeah, the question here is going to be who's going to be the fastest driver in the car seat here. What's the mix? Yeah, questionable. What was that mix? I'm sorry. Yeah, the counter hit 2D. I guess Nuclear Cheese trying to look for that burst. Oh, what a bait for that! And all the risk is applying damage here from JoeBiden. Trying to go for the guts kill. Burst is back on deck for Nuclear Cheesecake, but think he's not gonna go for it. Whatever happens, happens. Trying to look for the air reset there. Another punish attempt. No. Just a walkout 5K. But the DP is going to catch the 2D from NuclearCheese. That is one of his favorite buttons to go for. More unfortunate there. What's the mix? What's the mix? Ah! Finds the escape. Great slash back. NuclearCheese got to be a little bit more cognizant of their strings now. And I don't think you're going to have time. Looks like, no, another reset opportunity. All right, Joe, just run up throw. Run up throw. He won't see it. NuclearCheese just needs to find that one time. I'll take that. You don't need the throw. All right, and this is semifinals of the loser side, so no first to 3, only first to 2 here.
All right, how are things going, my friend?
The amount of time that you were gone, JoeBiden had you covered.
Damn, that's my precedent right there. All right. Wow.
Yeah? I don't even know what buttons they went for.
Yeah, definitely one was like a bandit revolver. I saw that, but I don't know what Chip did at all.
So out of the corner, spacing themselves out from the burst.
Ooh. All right, things getting a little bit saucy. You're trying to push over the corner. Catches! And the worst way... Wow! NuclearCheese was ready for it. That makes me upset.
And on this night, so many QM souls learned something new.
Right?
Oh.
And on this night, so many chips.
Yeah, write that down in your notes, soul players. Everyone should write that down. Do not dead angle.
Right. That is not dead angleable. All right, good stuff to JoeBiden here. Going up now into match point.
2 DP, no.
Ooh, and a good run-up throw as well. Oh, tries to let it rip, but instead it let it quit.
He's too quick.
He's too quick. Stop.
Cheese!
Oh my gosh, it's just getting worse and worse. Every time NuclearCheese tries to do something. There we go. All right, getting a modicum of time back here, but the slash back is real.
I'm surprised he can do 4/6 heavy. I don't think he can do that in Exerd.
I don't think so. I think that's off the table. But do not ask me. I've not seen a chip player in a while for me.
Oh no, I'm saying for NuclearCheese. That was like an interesting frame trap.
Oh, NuclearCheese. Sorry, I misunderstood.
First.
I think
Okay,
JoeBiden's
just
fine
let it
with this
happen.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying like, look, that was a mistake I made. Just going to the next round. I've had this under control. Tournament play, longevity.
You find the OTG pickup, but unfortunately not completing the combo. With punish.
Ooh, DP hitting. Oh my god. The sails over that gunplay with the JD. And I think like kind of like what NuclearCheese is trying to do is set up a lot more of those like, okay, I'm putting up a wall situations, but it's just not working against JoeBiden. JoeBiden is just way too agile.
I think kill. There we go. Yeah, I think that Joe is aware of how NuclearCheese wants to play. I do recall back in the pandemic days that NuclearCheesecake was kind of the like, who's this guy? We don't know who he is because we're the young generation for a lot of the online tournaments. So definitely has a lot of that video footage tech that JoeBiden could just see. He probably just has that understanding of like, okay, you're just gonna look for a lot of air tech situations. I know where to tech, when to tech. I'm not gonna get caught by these.
Right, exactly. And just having that good awareness is just super clean, super well, and definitely carry JoeBiden to losers finals against ChemicalJade. Maybe Joe forgetting this, unfortunately, because
no, not
left
again.
the room. Yeah. Joe doesn't want to deal with it again. I understand.
He saw the ice cream truck in the back and was like, ooh, I love vanilla.
I love my 9:48 p.m. vanilla ice cream.
Oh boy, 3 p.m.
Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine Joe Biden just waking up out of his presidential bed like, oh boy, 3 a.m.
You know what? I could.
If I were president, I would do that. That would be my one major abuse of power. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I'm going to wake up and eat ice cream, and no one in the United States can stop me.
Mr. President, what are you doing out of bed? I'm a fucking president. You go back to bed.
Yeah, you go back to bed. You're grounded.
I'm not gonna say that sentence.
Yes. Keep that in the safe. I understand.
I mean, it's not bad. It just too used too much by the last president. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got.
Yeah.
That should still stay in the safe then.
What's funny is that I know that he had a show, but I don't remember the show name. Like, if I try and think of it, I think of Shark Tank.
I know what the show is. I don't know if you actually want to know or not.
Nah.
Yeah, like I got forced to watch that show actually during high school. Ooh, all right. Well, good stuff here. Starting out with Joe Biden running to the corner here and taking ChemicalJade's burst at the same time.
Well, okay. Good on Jade for blocking all the... Jade's defense is insane. No, as soon as I gave the compliment.
I mean, Jade's defense is insane, but Biden's offense is insane. Like, insane times 2 squared.
Maybe covering for teleport there. It's still going to work out here for Jade, getting a nice amount of damage. Going to be looking for a lot of air throw opportunities as well. Speaking of...
But Joe Biden jumping in there and getting that nice air throw as a punish as well here. Taking the first round.
Okay, that was funny.
Yeah, it's always good. Everybody gets one. It feels like that move shouldn't work as good as it does.
For the plus frame reset, but Joe ready for it.
Alright, yep, HCL there, trying to keep the corner as much as possible here, but again!
Unfortunate too, because Jade jumped back purposely trying to be ready.
Joe's ready. Joe's ready this time. But Joe does have to win 3 times instead as well. Last time it was 2-0 in Jade's favor, but Joe has to overcome that a lot harder, I guess. So I think Joe's out here to kind of make a point and purpose to say, look, here's all the stuff I can actually do. I'm going to really reload your mental stack and see if that slows you down just enough for my opportunity to play.
Alright, what was the last stage? We gotta go back to it.
Yeah.
It's like old, you know, when you're a kid and you're in the arcades of Street Fighter 2. Oh, that character must be better because they beat me.
Right. That stage, therefore, is the perfect stage for that character. We got all sorts of matchup mix-up right here. Ooh, speaking of matchup mix-up right now, the mixes begin here. Trying to buy as much time as possible, not to get punished, but ChemicalJade does commit to the BCL.
Yeah, that sequence is very tough for Eno in plus R's. It's better in Exer, but here, especially if you're in the corner, you are definitely throw punishable.
The way it should be. Alright, it gets down to the corner here. Continues on. Like, the fight for the corner is still going on here.
Okay, I do like the delayed tech options that Jade is going for, but she's just not ready for the speed that Joe is presenting right here.
Right. I feel like a lot of times that Joe just spends a lot of like neutral time kind of moving around and just kind of moving in and out to get enough meter to access another FRC, and then goes crazy once again.
That's true, actually, because yeah, while Jade is like trying to catch up to where Joe even is, the fact that she's not moving, you're also building you're also not building any meter.
Exactly. And so when moments like that for the gold burst is like, okay, this is when Jade has a lot of opportunity and a lot of meter to play around with. It's almost too late.
That's so unfortunate.
Wow.
And you still put yourself back in the same position. No!
Oh my gosh, and an actual punish from Joe as well. Joe going up 2-0 against ChemicalJade.
I got nothing to say for that. That was Sonic Adventure 2 status.
Oh, this is unfortunate. Joe seems to have awakened his third eye that we all know our president has. All right, Jade's there. Yeah, and like a lot of things that is also like in terms of like micro movement and stuff is that JoeBiden is spending a lot of time moving towards ChemicalJade, and Jade is spending a lot of time backdashing away. So tangent pulses are going to be changed up into like the favor of JoeBiden as well. So JoeBiden has a lot of meter to mix up with, and Jade is fighting to earn that back.
It's kind of unfortunate too that I've been noticing for the first 29 seconds. Even though Jade has a life lead here, a lot of where her neutral was staying putted on the ground and just letting Joe maneuver wherever he wanted.
Right.
Gonna put Joe in the corner here, almost having a round, not even like a game. There we go.
Great reaction there from Jade, though. Recognizing the teleport this time again. A nice 6P there. Oh!
Everybody gets one, says Joe.
Yep. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Ooh, this is huge damage, though, for Jade. Oh, an unfortunate drop, though.
Ooh, all right, great patience, not overcommitting. And Jade just needs like one good mix-up. As long as we can prevent burst for Joe.
Starting to look a little bit skeevy here.
Unfortunate burst.
All right, it's gonna be good damage. Not life-ending damage, but gonna be good damage.
But Joe's gonna get the burst real soon into the air throw.
Oh, I'm surprised actually no Gamma Blade.
Oh, Joe! What?
Oh, no! No,
you don't deserve that.
Joe's a genius. No, Joe's a genius.
Brother just came back from Canada and was like, I found free healthcare.
You're right. Can I have it? No. Back off, fiend.
What do you mean you can have? I got it from Canada. Why do you think I was there?
Yeah.
No, but you brought it here to the States, right? No, it's just for me.
Yeah, it's just for me. Just keep it in my pocket.
My doctor says that I'm forgetting to pull my pants up.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, chemical.
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm gonna say accidental input there, unfortunately, but nonetheless here, ChemicalJade does earn the corner back, but the JK does sail away underneath Joe Biden, and it looks like the Biden administration is gonna administer some pain.
Damn. Joe just aware, like, okay, if I go for OTG chip kill here, it's not gonna be enough. Just opts for the strange mix-up into the air throw. Kind of just understanding, like, you are not gonna see this.
No, not at all. Joe just had a really good understanding of what needed to be done in that matchup in terms of both knowing what Jade was going to do and really playing against that by mental stacking everything on top of her, but at the same time, I'm still thinking about that sky-high burst, land on the ground, tech the throw. That was just absolutely insane.
I love my healthcare. I just gotta give Canada $30. I can do everything.
I mean, if you need like $30 to go to somewhere with a good cause that will help out a greater benefit of people, well then Boston Bluebeat does have you covered. On September 16th, they're going to be coming back with their next offline monthly featuring their kind of usual games around Guilty Gear Strive, BBCF, Grand Blue Fantasy, and plenty more as well. So the signups will be handled on-site at Balance Patch itself, which will open at 2 p.m., with the earliest bracket starting at 4 p.m. So that will be on September 16th as well. You can hit exclamation point monthly to sign up if you happen to be in the area. And that is also going to be powered by Junk Food Arcades. You've probably seen those Smackbox micros on like various event tournament streams and stuff like that. just basically a pocket-sized leverless controller. They're super nice. They have a huge collection available for purchase and customization, and they have a new controller, the Swirl, spelled SWORL, just to be clear, so people can find it later.
Oh, that.
Yeah. That's also being developed with all the features you could possibly want on a snack box, with all the accessibility of a pad for use outside of even fighting games, which, you know, I know folks like Bobby Blacktastic is using them for speed runs and everything like that. So definitely check them out as well.
Oh, those little computers.
Yeah, adorable little things. And once again, just as a reminder, this is Burst Limit Season 3. We have an online qualifier running for the 10 weeks from already started August 14th all the way up to October 17th, with Monday Blaze Blue starting at 8 p.m. and Tuesdays, which is where you are right now, for Plus R at 8 p.m. And they will both have qualified top 8 players to enter into the finale at November 4th, which will be hella popping off when that happens. So definitely enter as much as you can so you can qualify for that, and get good matches with some heckin' good players out there all the same. Every week, we're here for Plus R for at 8 p.m.
All right, we are here to see one of the true classics here for Boston Blue Beat. Obviously not having some of the other classics that we would have. No Elvin, unfortunately. No Wukash, but hey, this is still a classic nonetheless. Blitz plus the keyboard versus JoeBiden.
All right, looks like they are getting loaded up and ready to go here. This is going to be a good one. We've seen it before, but we never get sick of it.
I mean, Blitz on the winner's side, so he'll definitely have enough matches to see what downloads that they got to take, how they need to approach against Joe, and also have enough time to really keep up with Joe's speed and see, like, all right, how do I adjust myself? Because I think that's going to be definitely the task of like where all the mental energy is going to have to go to. As you said before, like Joe kind of playing at a speed where, like, even if like what he's trying to get isn't intentional, he's still able to keep himself up to date with what's happening and react immediately.
Right. Now I think this is a matter of like being able to confirm into knockdowns, very similar to how Milia would do, and or really winning the scrambles against someone like Blitz. But that's really a huge ask, I feel like. Blitz is anti-scramble.
Also funny to think too that like technically these characters are supposed to be low damage. Meanwhile, we see jump deep loops from Milia.
Right. Let's squeeze every bit of damage out of Milia.
Okay, I actually like the pin being thrown there just to change up the air trajectory.
Yeah, it's one of the situations that every little bit counts here. And I feel like, you know, at this high level play, you know, all players recognize that it's like using something kind of weird in midair to kind of delay your landing or how you're moving is really, really huge. Ooh, good stuff here from JoeBiden. A late air dash there after the teleport really mixes up against Blitz, who might be trying to fuzzy guard.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing that a lot from Joe. He's purposely setting off the slashback since that stops all your momentum, and again, purposely doing that so that way he can fake the opponent out.
And it's working so far so good here, but I was gonna say, if Blitz confirms that, Jesus.
Joe stop. Whoa. Okay,
Whoa.
Yeah, Joe just stopping any attempt from Blitz. I saw the startup of FB Bad Moon, not Bad Moon, Secret Garden, just completely stuffed by a jump P.
Jeez, yeah, like JoeBiden's like placing a lot of good, really good normals that is preventing Blitz from like not like acting, but like just literally playing the game. Like every time the game starts to get played, JoeBiden has, case in point, made sure that is not going to happen.
Just like, lol, no.
Yeah, Lamau. Free healthcare for me, not for them. All right, JoeBiden takes the first match as well against Blitz. And I feel like it might have been a while since these two have played. I'm not sure about like the entirety of the online bracket scene, but it might have been a while since these two have played.
That's true. Again, it does seem like it's been quite a while for Joe coming back to some of these online tournaments. Usually, like what I'm used to, seeing like Agendine, seeing Dirt, Blitz, Peter, Yurrie. This is not what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah. Waiting in this matchup? Nah.
Just gonna sit by the pin. Let me see the jump Ds. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
But look at the damage difference.
Ooh, okay, this is very, very good for Chip here, and yeah, with the Gamma Blade at the very end there, that was good stuff. Really taking back the match on Blitz's small mistake.
Lol, don't command grab me.
Right? that works on everybody else, but me, I'm built different.
Oh, missing the ID. Still gonna work out here for the small string. Meaty 5 heavy.
Jeez, yeah.
Yo, someone check Chip. I think he was trying to cup a feel. Oh! Running into the 2 heavy.
Oh my god! It uses the FB version of the Beta Blade.
Yeah, that does have like super invul.
Super invulnerability, able to move after. Like, there's so much you can do there. Did not realize it had that much invulnerability though. That's crazy.
And the funny part is that you can also FRC afterwards.
Yeah. The options afterwards is just absolutely bonkers. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, no, I agree with that burst. Get the kill here if you can.
Yep. Blitz is definitely ready for any sort of burst situation. Goal burst out. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I feel like JoeBiden was trying to go for something and it didn't come out because he had 100 meter to play around with there. Oh, you cannot FRC the DPFB. Gotcha. Just normal.
Okay.
Appreciate the course correction. Thank you. But yeah, good stuff there. Just hyper aware of the options in every situation, making sure that Secret Garden is not real whatsoever. And now going up 2-0 against Blitz. The tricky feat.
I mean, that is Guilty Gear.
Yeah. Do that FB break as much as possible. FB break. Let me try that again. FD break.
I like how the game was like, you course corrected us. No.
Right, yeah. You're gonna create a time paradox. Oh, okay. Nice JD there. Runs right into it. Gets a little hard knockdown. Again.
Just gonna camp by the pin.
Oh, both let her have the pin and got punished with a throw as well. This is gonna be very, very hard for JoeBiden. Nice little dead angle to buy a little bit of time there. So smart positioning.
Nothing. Making sure that there's no escape out of the air.
Yeah, that is definitely a Blitz special, making sure that, hey, if you're going to be in the air, I'm going to make it completely your hell to deal with.
Running for the pin. There we go. He picked it up. Getting the counter hit off of the disc because of that small error from Joe.
Ooh, okay. There's the back here.
I feel like we're trying to bait Joe into going for the FPDP again.
I mean, I think when you see that sort of thing once, you're like, what do I do about that? I can't just, let him have it, but...
Yeah, because some of the approaches from Blitz does seem like, all right, I'm backdashing to bait DP when nothing happens and you see the respect. Blitz is like, oh, it must be safe, but then you see Joe with an answer.
Right,
Blitz gonna give themselves a round there, catching Joe's attempts for escape.
Yeah, and I saw Joe in there as well, while kind of did like a standing reset situation by teleporting away from Millia, maybe expecting the burst to come out there, but Blitzes have pretty good burst discipline, honestly. So I think maybe a little bit greedy there from Joe, maybe just go in until, the problem presents itself and just accept that I'll get as much damage as possible for them.
I mean, Blitz, we do gotta remember about his style as a player, very emotional. Very hard on himself, I would say. So I think just the fact that they got the second round, so giving themselves the first game, if they can put themselves in a 2-1 situation, you're gonna see the confidence.
Well, at the same time, Blitz does have a lot of rounds to play around with here. Even if the bracket does get reset here, that's still another 3 games minimum to play around with. And I feel like Blitz is starting to warm up and catch up to Joe's wily ways.
True, that's why it's seeming that really hard to see cross up. Trying to go for the hit confirms.
Ooh.
Unfortunate, the dash up counter hit 6P. Denying that falling disc.
Yeah, that was great. That was really, really good.
He. Okay, no, I'm not gonna count that. It dropped. I don't care.
Yeah, right. All right, going to the corner here. Nice little knockdown here. Ooh, goes for low. Yeah, still a little bit too close to that burst, but gets the throw afterwards with the FRC. This is going to be dangerous for Blitz. No pin on the table here, and burst is going to be barely coming back. Can Joe bait it?
Do we respect the damage?
Oh, Joe!
Number 2.
Yep, has the burst here, unfortunately.
It was an OTG burst, however.
And Joe now resets the bracket against Blitz, so we are back to 0-0 again in Shin Grand Finals. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen a Shin Grand Finals here on Boston Bluebeat.
I think 2 weeks before when I was here, Peter had a very convincing, very slow, but still very convincing 3-0 win on the Grand Finals winner side.
Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're dancing.
I was about to say, Mom, I want to see action.
Right.
There's the action.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all the APM that you need. But hit him. Yep, knocked out here, goes for low high. Oh, actually, I got mixed up. That was a visual mix up there from Blizz. I like that a lot there. Putting out the low just to make sure that, they try to react to it, but Joe is ready for the top side action.
Ooh. Let me Uber out of here. Oh no, I got lift.
Okay. Oh, Joe is trying so hard, getting like these little tiny hits here and there, but not able to confirm into anything. Unfortunately, there Blitz getting the throw as a punish.
Run up disc, yeah. Optimize the damage. If Joe bursts, that's okay. See, that's all right. You don't gotta worry about burst. You get the mix-up either way for the incoming.
Oh, rare miss from combo from Blitz there. Joe's gonna take the most advantage of this.
But that's what Blitz wanted, so that way he can get the pin. He's gotta find the knockdown.
Oh, that was sick. Actually using the dash forward momentum to crouch under the approaching Joe Biden, and then was able to anti-air on the other side and have the corner. That was super, super clean from Blitz. Oh. Hit Mike.
All right, pop filter. That's what it's for.
Oh, I hit the whole damn mic. Like the screw that was holding it upward, it like got loose as well. Like I smacked that thing.
I didn't hear it.
Good, excellent. That's why it's a good mic.
Does its job.
Exactly. Love this thing. All right, one up here on the reset on Blitz's side. And Blitz seems like they're a little bit more on the chase now. I feel like they're approaching Joe Biden a lot more confidently and successfully as well.
That's what I mean for the confidence on Blitz. Like, again, very hard on himself, but once he sees that he's on the winning end of the sequences of matches, you see that confidence. You see that just like, okay, like I can chill. I'm gonna just do my own game. I'm gonna do my autopilot.
Right. Ooh. And sometimes it's nice to have, especially at the end of like the night, because like remember, this is still a Tuesday night. I don't know what everyone's like bed schedule is, but I will say Plus R kind of has a little bit of an older crowd with like their 9-to-5 jobs. So having something you can kind of autopilot into would be very, very comforting at this time.
Get burst in the corner, stay there. But at the same time, Joe wants to make sure the pin is off the screen.
Very successful so far here. Oh, it's just not enough. Just TPs again on the landing. Joe, you're crazy for that one.
Leaf grab avoiding the pin.
Yeah. Leaf has been doing a lot of defensive work this whole night, actually. Going through all sorts of moves and solving all sorts of problems.
Okay, it worked. I thought that was a counter hit.
Oh.
There's a counter hit.
The Bet It All blade comes out again.
Air card, let me Uber over there.
Ooh.
First back for Joe, but we gotta see a good starter here for Blitz. Dude, I don't know where to block.
I don't know where to block this time. And will Blitz block it?
This mix, no, the mix-ups is too hard.
All right, it looks like Joe's score went up I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it's 2-0, Joe.
Or it should be 1 apiece, I believe.
Oh, that's right, because Blitz got... Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah, no, these sets are merging together. I understand.
Yeah.
All right, so assuming we're correct, it should be 1 apiece here. And the corner being taken early here by JoeBiden. Pin is on the floor. Blitz
And a super
opting
jump
not to go
pick
for
up.
it. Yeah, that was clean. Oh, the cross up into the corner brings it back to get the pin as well here.
Oh, no burst. Oh, no burst. Damn, our president having a lot of faith with the healthcare. The unintentional taunt.
Oh no. I don't think it's gonna be the end of the match here, but you know, it's very, very scary. Yeah, the bit it all blade.
All right, Joe, I'm gonna need that healthcare. That was
That hurt.
Yeah. My chest hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
The air tastes funny.
tastes like iron.
Is that normal?
Yeah. Well, what's abnormal here is the skill set of these two players right now. Gets back into the corner here, going coast to coast once again. Secret Guardian comes out here to the bed at all blade.
I mean,
Invisible.
Is this a secret trick? The hidden jutsu?
Oh, it's working amazingly
Where?
right now.
Where is he? It's John Cena.
And I ain't seen a nothing. All right, that's okay too, or a bar 2P there, making sure that, you know, the roll through doesn't happen for Blitz.
That was an IB jump D2, but I think because Blitz saw that he was in the air, just didn't go for the throw punish.
Yeah, that was a fast reaction to even block it in the first place. So good stuff in Blitz, making sure that, you know, they're not getting punished, but stuff is moving 100 miles a minute out here.
Trying to, again, just trying to bait DP, but there it is.
Oh my gosh!
Wait. You can do a D jump K and still get the jump? Did he go for a jump install?
I guess, yeah, he had to have landed, so maybe that gave him the opportunity to actually try to go for it.
You know what I mean, right? It went for impossible dust, but then he had the effect.
He had the effect afterwards, so it's like, huh? I didn't know you could do.
I'm not labbing that.
Yeah, I ain't labbing that. Y'all do it.
It's 10:15. I'm
Peter,
not
you
the
do
player.
it.
Yeah, do my homework for me. Do my homework. I'm putting you in the locker.
Do my homework, nerd. Please.
The very slice of the friends down here, please.
Please, yeah. So JoeBiden up 2-1 against Blitz here. Opportunity's looking great. In the corner very, very fast. Has burst on their side and has all the life in the world to play around with. Oh my gosh.
I mean, yes, that angle. Kind of hit also.
Yeah, that'll do a lot of work here. Now JoeBiden on match point.
Missing the link, but yeah, you can keep yourself safe. 6-piece string, just constantly going for cold slash. Because I think it's like +1 or +2. You're just safe.
Yeah.
Gonna pick up. There it is.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be very good here. Warmer mix-up could do it. Here it is. And here we go.
This is.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But this is still looking at the very end of Blitz's life here. Good reaction on the JP. Catching the FRC on the other end.
Missing the third hit, however, but still Blitz finding an opportunity to get started. That's not punishing the gold burst. There we go. I was about to say, get the throw.
Blitz is not down yet. Blitz might be down. Blitz is not down yet.
1, 2, 3 gets the pickup. There's the pin. All
right. That should be enough here. Yes.
Into the guts kill.
Yeah, that was a great guts kill there. That was super nice. But still going in here.
I love how Joe's just implementing that, like, yo, round start leaf grab. You won't.
Yeah, it's good. It's a really good option, honestly. You have to be so ready for that specific option that you burn a lot of calories trying to be ready for it. And so if it whiffs, you're just like, whatever, let it go.
I feel like Joe barely did anything, and I just looked at Blitz's life.
Yeah, Joe just got here, and Blitz was already pre-bleeding.
He walked into the room. Look at my healthcare.
Yeah, look at my healthcare, Mr. President.
Well, that healthcare looking kind of faulty.
Ooh, okay here, but this is looking very good, and that will do it. JoeBiden takes it against Blitz 3-1 after resetting the bracket. And what a journey that was for Joe.
Still our president, not gonna have to worry about anyone taking his seat for another year. Joe coming back from hiatus, and the gods are back.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see. Great stuff to Joe Biden, but still extraordinarily good stuff to everyone in his bracket. Everyone here was like basically effectively killers all throughout the night and played extraordinarily well in this post-beach episode level up that we've been seeing across the board here.
Especially Jade. I would say she's the MVP of this of tonight.
Yeah, I think once again, Jade has really shown that she's now becoming not just like a one-off, oh, I had an extremely good week. She's becoming extraordinarily consistent against some of these toppest players out here. So it's exciting to see her grow week over week. Blitz is still fighting for their life out here because people keep coming in, knocking on his door and asking for a cup of sugar. And Blitz still has even further ways to grow because everyone's starting to keep up with where Blitz has been sitting on the throne for so long, and that's amazing as well. But that said, y'all have been hitting buttons all night, but you haven't hit the most important button, the Matcherino button. Make sure you hit that link. Spend 20 seconds doing it. I did it mid-commentary during Grand Finals because I forgot, admittedly. It's that easy. It's that easy. I don't know why you all struggle with this sort of stuff. I believe in you. You can do it. It's going to be great. Just hit that button, get some money in the pot here so we can have week over week great rewards for the great players that we host here on Boston Bluebeat.
True. I mean, look, guys, if as long as you kill off all 50 codes, that's literally $12.50. I don't know why you guys are just leaving that off the table for yourselves, especially for Joe Biden, ChemicalJade. You're dropping money if you don't. And if you guys have a favorite, which we have been paying attention to the chat, you guys do have your favorites. You're really just going to let them have less money than what they've won, what they've deserved? How can you call yourselves fans?
Call yourself a fighting game community. You want more money in the pot, you got to do the work. And the work is literally 20 seconds. Come on. Don't get my money back. Jay just recycling money.
True.
Infinite money trick. Well, that said, Dom, where are we heading off to tonight? Dom's dead.
Oh, no. Mothership.
I'm alive. Sorry about that. I'm very much alive. All right. Give me a second. Let me see who's there to raid. Looks like we're gonna raid Minitums tonight. So just go over there, give Minitums a follow, give them all your love, all that jazz.
Yeah, more Guilty Gear coming your way if you're gonna stay for the stream.
Yeah. And all right. Any last words?
Hey, once again, thank you all for joining us for another round of Guilty Gear, another week of Guilty Gear. Once again, we will be back next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. So make sure you sign up. Tell your friends, tell your folks that we can have even a bigger weekly tournament as people get getting stronger and stronger. I'm happy to have you all here. Anything from you, Bandabetic?
Nope, I'll just see you all next time. Continue to grow stronger, continue to learn matchups, and don't get distracted from work, school, or any of the upcoming games that we're getting this September, because, golly, what do we got? Cyberpunk, that's the big one. We got Mortal Kombat. Don't get distracted.
Later, y'all. Peace.
All right, have a good one, guys.